Hi, I'm Lily, Head of News here at RaW 12:51am, and today I'm joined by Charlie Hindhaugh to talk about the free education protest that's happening on the 4th of November in London. So Charlie, I just want to ask you, first of all, why are you supporting this protest and this campaign?
Because there are so many things happening to higher education at the moment, from tuition fees that are going to rise, to the abolition of the maintenance grant, to the introduction of the Teaching Excellence Framework. There are so many different things that are happening, and I think it's really important that we come together as students and unite and show our presence in saying that this isn't on, that we are against tuition fee rises, we're against the abolition of the maintenance grant, and we want to demand a better future for education for everyone.
So why do you think the students of Warwick should get behind this campaign and this protest that's happening?
Because there are things that are going to be happening to Warwick students immediately that will affect them. For example, the government wants to freeze the student loan repayment threshold. Now that's something that majority of Warwick students who have a tuition fee loan, it will affect. That's changing the terms and conditions on their loan that they took out on in good faith. That's just one example of what the government are doing to higher education that will affect so many people. And also it's to show that we are a movement that's united. We are a movement that wants to demand a better future.
Do you think that student solidarity is enough to make the government change their minds over this?
I think it's a really important start. It's not going on protests like this isn't going to reverse these decisions overnight, but it certainly shows, it hopefully will make the government think twice on things such as the scrapping of the maintenance grant, rising tuition fees, or the student loan repayment threshold freeze. And it's the start of a bigger movement. So as well as campaigning and demonstrating, student unions are also consulting with the government. For example, earlier this week I submitted a consultation document to the government's student loan repayment freeze. We're working with the NUS to lobby the government, but it's part of a broader strategy. These things we need to be lobbying the government, we need to be lobbying our MPs, but also students need to show a united front as well.
What are you hoping to achieve from this demonstration?
So, in the short term, I think there are some really tangible things that we can get out of it. Notably, to get the government to turn around on their decision to scrap the maintenance grant. Secondly, to stop them from freezing the repayment loan threshold. These are two things which I think are easy wins, but it's also to put out there that students aren't happy and we'd like to see a better future for higher education, where education is free, it's accessible for all, regardless of their background.
And do you think that's possible? Because obviously with the election just gone, we saw different mandates saying different things about education. Surely if free education was possible, we would see it now.
Well, we've seen the political landscape has changed a lot recently. With the election of Jeremy Corbyn, one of his key pledges was free higher education. So the landscape has shifted, and this debate is firmly on the political agenda. And so now we can actually take that and capitalise on that momentum and start getting the discussion not about just reducing fees, but about abolishing them in their entirety.
So for all of the students who are wanting to go along to this protest, could you give us a little bit of information about where it is, when it is, how they can get there?
So you can buy tickets right now on the Warwick Student Union website. Tickets are only £5. We're putting on a return coach to London, and that's being subsidised by the Students' Union. So it's really accessible to get down to London. If you haven't been on a protest before, I think it'd be a really fun event. We're putting on a briefing and a workshop as well, and a placard making session, so a chance to get creative. And it should be a really fun day on November the 4th. Coaches will pick up at 8:30 in the morning, and then we should be back by about 7 or 8 in the evening.
Sounds fantastic. Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thanks very much.